Okay, we need 2 big sheets of tin foil. Heavy duty, the good stuff. And we got about 2 pounds of chicken legs here today. This will work with thighs as well, about 2 pounds. But time for the sauce. Okay, we'll start with just any sweet tomato-based barbecue sauce. Plain, use the plain stuff. You don't want to use any of that smoked or the fancy stuff. We're doing all that ourselves. And we're gonna add a half a beer. As soon as I can get it open, we're gonna add half a beer. Still not sure if we're gonna use the first half or the second half of the sauce. And instead of putting the sauce, pour about half a beer in here, about 6 ounces. Yeah, it's about half. This is not gonna go to waste, trust me. Doing it this way, just get all that little extra sauce up out of the bottle. And while that's sitting for a moment, barbecue sauce, 2 tablespoons of Mrs. Dash, 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/2 teaspoon onion powder, 1/2 teaspoon Lowry's seasoned salt, and 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. So now we just want to give this a nice little blend, get everything together. And then you can use a spoon or a spatula. All right, now we only want to use about half this sauce in the tin foil packs. Yeah, it's about half. Now to fold these, you want to even the top edge up and just start rolling over. Fold the edges. Nice and tight. We want to seal this as tight as we can. And we're going to put this right over the drip pan in the middle, cooking it indirectly for about 30 minutes. After the 30 minutes, you want to flip it over, let it cook on the other side. You want to maintain a temperature of about 350 degrees. Okay, we've had this on for an hour. We've already flipped it once, and it's ready to come off the grill to go to our next stage of cooking. Now this part's going to be a little on the messy side, so you want to do this in something. Be gentle, you don't want to cut into the meat. Full of juices, and they are very hot, so be careful at this point. Go and set this on a tray and glaze it before we put it back on the grill. Like I said again, you want to be gentle with these. Now before we put these back on, just for convenience, we're going to go and glaze them the first time. Now that we've got these good and coated, let's go and get them back on the grill. Again, you want to leave these over the drip pan, this indirect cooking, and the wood chips. Just about a hand pile over each side. It's going to take about 15 or 20 minutes for the smoke to die out. After that, you want to flip the chicken, glaze it again, and add more wood to it. Okay, now that the smoke has died out from our second smoking and second glazing, these are ready to come off. At this point, you want to be very gentle with these things. The meat is so tender, it's about ready to fall off the bone.